Yes, y'all know what it is, man. It's the Ern and Iso show. If you don't know that yet, know we back at it. They can't stop the movement, y'all. Thank y'all for everything, man. All the reviews, shares, and comments that we get, man. We appreciate all of y'all from everything from all of y'all, man. Most definitely. And y'all know we don't do a lot of BS, man. We jump right into the episode like we jump into the episode, man. And we gonna do that. I'm gonna start it off with this joint right here, and we'll just caveat from this on. You know what I mean? Moving on. Adult star Annie Knight has been taken to the hospital after sleeping with a staggering 583 men in just 6 hours. Even after Annie said after she done it, she felt empowered. Now, 583 men, would that be something that you, like a jump off like that? Would you want to be a contestant or something like that? Dog. Yo. Just imagine Mr. 583. You followed about 582 motherfuckers, dog. You followed about 580
shit. What would that shit feel like if you the last motherfucker, dog?
Yo.
That shit.
She said, I guess 583 guys in a day isn't that good for your body. She shared on her Instagram story. But even though she said that, she did say, I'm trying to pull up this where she said with a quote that she said that she wants to, all right, here you go. Annie said she slept with 300 people in 2023. Then she slept with 600 people in 2024. But now she wants the total to be 1,000 people in 2025. That's what she wants, 1,000 niggas. That's more niggas in days.
Listen, man, I feel sorry for your mother and your father. Listen, yo, that right there is life, man. You can't really do nothing about it. You just gotta, if you the last bro,
dude. And she said it was 6 hours, so you've been waiting. I don't know if you waited the whole time for your turn, but you know what I'm saying?
They's probably like ran by like appointments. Like you gotta come. Your appointment. Cause what I'm gonna sit around for and wait.
Yeah,
you know
why you gonna wait 6 hours? Yeah, you know I mean, my turn.
You just come and then how is it random? Is it first come first serve?
I don't know.
Because once you start getting up in the hundreds, I'm like, yo.
Oh no.
See, this is.
And then what's considered to be a sexual act? Is it like 1 pump, 2 pump, 3 pumps? Like what you getting out of that?
Because if you figure, all right.
You ain't fucking until you bust.
What is that? Do some fucking. Let me get out the calculator real quick.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted, but we gonna get into it. Where's my calculator at?
583 men in 6 hours.
No, we're gonna do. No. What? 60 minutes in an hour. 6 hours, that's 360. That's 360 minutes. So it's 500 something dudes.
583 dudes.
So motherfuckers ain't even have. That's more men than minutes in the time, right? The fuck? Listen, man. I mean, some people just empowering what. See, here's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to dismiss it because a lot of these people, because like I said, when I get, my show rolling, I'm not, because a lot of people just kind of like demonize like porn industry, you know what I'm saying, and porn and all that. But I would like to have some conversations with some like people in like the adult industry to see like what their mindset is and why they thought doing it, which I understand now. It's just now, I mean for most part, a lot of that OnlyFans and all this other stuff like that is just for, you can tell people just wouldn't do anything except get a 9-to-5 job. So, right. So it's the whole thing of I'm going to do anything except get a 9-to-5 job. But what would be your mindset with like doing this? Like what would make you want to do that? You know what I mean? Like what would make you want to do that and then say it's empowering? Then did all these people get tested? Did these people have to wear a condom?
Right.
What? Like it's just the whole, like, empowering in which way? You felt like that mean people wanted to have sex with you? Is that the way you felt empowered?
Could be.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, now it's not to kind of vilify, demonize y'all, because some of y'all, I would like to have some conversation with y'all and kind of see, like, what made y'all make the decision to get into like that, and people who do stuff like that, what kind of like make y'all tick? You know what I mean? So I plan on talking to some people in the adult industry, you know what I'm saying, when my show gets started. So I'll be doing that. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you the last motherfucker, like yo, just thinking like, yo, ew, dog. You the last person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then after that, she gotta go to the hospital. I guess she gotta go to the hospital.
She was bleeding.
What do you expect? Shit sound crazy. You know how, like, when you come out the hospital, they tell you gotta sit in the wheelchair so you can bring you out.
Right.
She tried to get brought in the fucking wheelchair.
That's a lot of motherfuckers though, dog. But I mean, that's where she at. She's an adult content creator, so
hey, trying to one up everybody else so you can be remembered.
Yeah.
Probably. Whatever, man. But now we can move on though.
I feel you.
Like I said, I'm not trying to like demonize y'all. We know that everybody like porn is like the worst thing in the world, and that's a lot of people saying a lot of people is addicted to it and all that. But I would like to actually talk to some of y'all and kind of just find out what y'all like mental state is, or like why y'all made the decision to go do that. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Or something in this instance, something exactly like this. Why would you want to go do it? You saying it's empowering, but like empowering in what way? You know what I mean? But hey, I don't knock it, man, because you never know, man. Times get hard. I might be up there on the OnlyFans joint.
Yeah.
You never know.
Lights, camera, action. Whatever happens, man.
No, I don't know about that. We gonna have some rules and guidelines. I ain't just doing whatever. You know what I mean? Tell you that right now.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
No, don't do what I gotta do.
The next dude.
No, I ain't gotta do. I ain't gotta. Ain't gonna do all that. Ain't gonna do some of that because I don't even know how some of y'all was having two dudes and one chick in the room doing the chick at the same time. I don't even like see how like you do that.
Yeah.
I don't even like that would turn me off having another dude around.
Listen, it be joints where the dude go into the vagina and the other dude
exactly.
Go into
what is like, yo? What is that?
That piece of skin that's so
that
thin.
Ain't enough, dog.
You go in there and snap your fingers in there.
It ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all joints is touching. It ain't no way. It's not like this.
Yeah,
it's not like you got the sheetrock that you separating one person on the side and you're doing the other side. It ain't nothing but that's what I'm saying.
A thin piece of skin.
It's not. No, it ain't no way. That's why I'm like, yo, I don't even understand how some of y'all do. But I mean, like I say, I don't know everybody's sexuality, what turn them on. Right. Some people may be absolutely comfortable with another man in the room. Some people may not be. Because I don't even see how y'all get that off. But you know, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Do y'all, man. Do y'all. Know what I'm saying? I can't judge what nobody else do, whatever turn them on. Like I said, we try not to judge here and all this and that, man. But that right there, having sex with that many dudes, I don't get what that proves, except you just want to be something that, okay, I'll be known for this as time goes on. Because I mean, let's keep it real. That stuff some people be coming and going in that industry. It's people that, you know what I'm saying, time just move on and people probably gonna forget all about you.
Mm. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Because now you got the whole, that joint is crazy, man. I seen people talking about the whole Google AI and all that. Shit been out for a few days. So you already know, it's people you can make your own like whole like TV show, movie or something like that.
Yeah.
on there, so you already know it's going to be porn on there. You already know people are going to make porn. This is going to literally be AI porn.
Yeah.
Like you got on Instagram, you got AI pages. You got chicks that not even real, but the picture looks real.
Yeah.
But the chick is not real. It's not a real person. The picture looks real. It looks damn near real. See, we getting into them times, man.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I mean, hey, man, you gotta be careful out here. You gotta be, I mean, know what you're talking about.
583 people, you bitches nasty. I mean, it is what it is, though.
I mean, they had condoms.
Is that what it said?
Yeah, she everybody had a condom. She made everybody wear a condom and everything like that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they had condoms and everything. So, you know what I mean? She did it as best as she could do it. I mean, and on some real, if you're not number one, would you want to go in there with no condom?
You know what I'm saying?
I got to be one. Like when they come out, they
no,
come out,
I don't want to be that because I don't know, because you could, I don't know how many people you done fucked this year already. If you want to do that, even if I'm number one, you're number one today.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, you thought you would say you number one today. Dog, let's keep it real. I mean, this joke probably gonna get a little explicit or whatever this episode. Yeah. Let's be for real, dog. You can put your pipe in there, and when you pull out, you ain't got no pipe. Fuck out of here. This shit gone. Like the fucking condom come off.
Yo.
Yeah. That shit be so like it's times in life. Every man that been there. When you go to pull out, the condom is off and the condom's still in there. Your pipe still be in there like it's the condom. Y'all gonna fuck around and find out.
Duh. I mean, yo, man, I don't even know if I would sign up for some shit like that. Why would I sign up for some shit
Why
like
would
that?
you?
Yeah, why would you sign up for some shit like that?
Why, like why would you?
But she said over 1,000 motherfuckers signed up though.
Damn, so he couldn't even pick everybody. We can't even fit all y'all in. We get the rest of y'all next time. You motherfuckers on the waiting list.
Yeah. 1,000 motherfuckers signed up. And, you know what I mean, 583 motherfuckers showed up, you know what I mean, for the drink. So, damn, that's wild.
So was it a bring your own condom? Like a bring your own bottle, bring your own condom?
I hope she ain't do no shit like that, because you can't trust these motherfuckers out here. You can't trust these motherfuckers out here, type of condoms they bringing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Bring your own condoms. Wow. Yo, bring your own condom is crazy. But, moving on from that, you know what I mean, sticking with the same theme. As y'all know, man, the Lauryn London, you know what I mean, rumors and everything has, broken out, man. A lot of people have been speaking on this. A lot of content creators been speaking on this with the connection with Lauryn London and Puff Daddy, man. You know what I'm saying? In the rumor freak-offs. Where's this joint at? Because they actually broke this joint down. The Jasmine brand broke this joint down, you know what I'm saying? As Lauryn London is trending after her name was reportedly mentioned in connection with Diddy's ongoing federal sex trafficking case. According to reports, at the start of the trial earlier this month, potential jurors were given a list of names and places tied to Sean Diddy Combs to exclude anyone with close connections to the music mogul's sprawling network. One of the names on the list was reportedly Lauryn's, the longtime partner of late rapper Nipsey Hussle. The actress has spoken publicly about Diddy supporting her in the aftermath of Nipsey's 2019 murder, and she's known to have maintained a friendly relationship with his ex, Cassie. The star witness for the prosecution. While it hasn't been confirmed whether Lauryn will be called to testify, controversial music exec, we ain't gonna name this person, who's been openly critical of both Nipsey and Lauryn in the past, has resurfaced with serious allegations. He claimed that Nipsey and Lauryn were involved in Diddy's alleged freak-off. This person also claimed in the past interviews that Nipsey once said he was introduced to Diddy by Lauryn, which is true. This person claims have not been proven to be true, but that hasn't stopped social media from reacting. Some users express surprise as Lauryn's alleged connection to Diddy, while others are more skeptical, waiting for official confirmation before drawing any conclusions. You know what I'm saying? So, Lauryn London, they threw Lauryn London out there. I mean, I think her and Cassie were allegedly reported to be best friends. which was the connection with that. Because matter of fact, Diddy was executive producer for Nipsey last album, right?
I don't know. I have no clue.
I believe he was the executive producer for his joint. I believe that you said this. You might have said this before we even got to this trial, like that. A lot of people was going to be named in this that probably have nothing to do with it, just because connections of connections. And now we seeing it. I mean, aftermath of that.
Yeah, man. Damn, Nip been going since 2019. Damn, I didn't know that was that long ago.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately, man. I mean, I ain't really got too much to say about
It's not
her.
too much to say.
She always she seemed like a very nice, intelligent person. I ain't really about the dog because you gonna be naming people. So they saying that she, you know, she was a part of the party. She participated sometimes or something.
They're alleging that she was.
I mean, it was. Like I said, it's not. We not here to. This is the whole thing that I keep talking about. Like, whatever people doing, as long as it's consensual and people are of age, it's not everybody's business.
Yeah.
People, this joint done turned into a who was having sex. We need to just know who was in there just having sex. There's nothing illegal about that. If ain't nothing illegal happened, there's nobody business what people was doing.
Yeah, but in the content creation world, the dangers of that is that we don't give a fuck about the legalities and nothing like that. We just want the big names to tie to my story.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the fact that you got kids that can be old enough, you know what I'm saying, to see my content, that don't matter to me. I can allege whatever and say whatever I want to say, you know what I'm saying, about you, and tie you to anything that I want to tie you to if I know it to be true or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's the dangers that come with this shit.
Yeah, because you got a bunch. Yeah, you got people that just. Yeah, so I'm thinking like, all right, everybody keep trying to find out whether who was doing something there, and you know, Diddy is Diddy into men, and if it not none of that stuff, if it is true or not true, it ain't none of their business. Like I said. If nothing illegal happened, we talk what the trials about what somebody was doing was illegal. People just having sex at parties, and people having sex with whoever they want to have sex with is cool. Like I said, if everything's consensual and people are of age, it ain't nobody business.
Yeah, see, that's why you burnt out. Because you worried about the legalities of the
No, I'm
shit.
saying it ain't nobody.
Everybody worried about everything else.
Yeah, I gotta worry about because like I said, this is Ern and Iso. You know what I mean?
Right.
People already support us. We don't have to do all that. We don't have to do all that reaching and talking crazy for views. Other people do. You know what I mean? Now maybe we was out here stressed for views. We be sitting. I mean, like I said, if we stressed for views, I just wouldn't be doing this. Like I say, we always thank y'all for rocking with us, supporting us. I mean that because some of these people, they are stressed for views. That's why they are talking about this shit ad nauseum and just whatever happened, whoever named, they just throwing people's names out. Like you just said, throwing people's names out there like these people don't have kids, they don't got family. And like I'm saying, if they was there, whoever they were at the parties, like I said, as long as nothing illegal happened, it was consensual and up age, it ain't nobody business. People worried to death about everybody's fun for everybody's sex life on some gossip stuff, which I understand that stuff gossip kind of rules the internet. Now I mean, which black people call it tea. Right. Before it's just called gossip. It's really just it's gossip. Now everybody call it tea. What's the tea?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? All right. Maybe she was dead. Maybe she wasn't dead. It ain't none of nobody. To me, it ain't none of my business. I don't care about people's sex life. I don't care. I just don't care. You know what I mean? I understand some people. It's the need for content. Yeah. You know what I mean? Without this, I ain't got nothing to talk about. That's how a lot of people are. They don't have nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? It's just if she did, she did. She didn't, she didn't.
But even
what
the
they got to do with me?
The trial turned into a gossip case, though.
Yeah, it is. It is. You're just trying to find out
anything that was illegal.
We just out here trying to find. We just in here just trying to name who was there, who was having sex at parties, and then who was okay. People gonna have sex. Celebrities have sex. Regular people have sex. Everybody have sex.
Right. Even when Kid Cudi was called up there, he was like, you know what I mean? because Kid Cudi did testify. He's like, I'm glad that shit over though. And they was talking about, you know what I mean, the incident where I guess you don't have to say alleged because he spoke on it, but where his Porsche was on fire, remember going to the door and Diddy was dead. That's still not illegal if I don't press charges on you. So if I don't call the people and say, yo, such and such happened, that's really not illegal. Like, it's no...
Yeah, but, see what I'm saying? And then did you see Diddy do it? Did you see Did he set your car on fire?
Right.
Or was he just standing there?
Menacing and shit. With the fucking look on his... I mean,
You know what I mean? Is this a Batman movie? What is you?
Man. But that's why I think that's what they only trying to paint Diddy as like he was the boogeyman of the industry. That's why these people are scared to speak out. You know what I mean? Because one joint I seen, they was like the judge messed up when he is allowing the jurors to go about their regular day life. He was like, Diddy's so big, why if Diddy is this boogeyman like they paint him, he can get anybody touched or anybody, coerced to, yo, make sure y'all, when y'all vote this way. If y'all still going about your everyday, instead of just seclude everybody, shut them down, this is where y'all staying at, y'all in the police protection the whole time. That's how come I don't believe that this case is as big as we making it to be. If the judge don't even see it as that. He like, nah, man, y'all go to work, y'all go do whatever the fuck y'all been doing, and when we come here to deliberate, we come here to deliberate. We come here to do this, y'all come here to do this. I ain't fucking locking nobody down under a room and key and shit. So we making this shit out to something that is not, man.
Yeah, because people need content.
Yeah.
People need content.
Yeah.
You got people going down there to the courthouse. We was in the courts. Come on, man. I get it. People need content, man.
Yeah.
That's the world we live in right now. People need content. But yeah, I'm not about to badmouth her in no type of way. She always seemed like a very intelligent, nice woman. If she was doing something, she was doing something. She wasn't. She grown.
I feel you.
I don't have what it's just did. This is just the whole thing. It's just become about gossip. We trying to find out who was there at the parties having sex and having orgies and getting high. It's a gossip thing. It just turned into a whole thing about gossip.
That's all it is. I agree with you on that. It's just nothing but a gossip fest. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Who got the best story and who got the biggest story and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm tired of this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even think it was gonna be something we was gonna talk about because certain things we don't talk about. That shit gotta be really entertaining for us to talk about. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, that's why I said we not gonna be talking about this all the time because and some of y'all probably gonna be listening like, y'all ain't talking about the Diddy thing in a few weeks. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be weeks we just don't talk about it.
Right.
At all. It is because I'm not about to be sitting here something that's gonna go on for a couple months and we sitting here talking about it every single week we talking about. I'm not doing that. But this the whole thing about now you got people coming out talking about, freak offs and Diddy ain't the only person that had them freak offs. Man, listen, we know that.
Yeah.
We know that.
Think Diddy invented the freak offs?
You know what I mean?
Come on now, we know that for a fact. He might have invented the remixes, but he ain't invented the freak offs.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This is the freak off remix. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this shit right here, I don't know, man. This whole case is just weird to me. This whole, because if I'm his team, I'm like, what are they talking about? They talking about shit that we don't even have to fight. Like, y'all bringing up shit that I don't have to go up there and defend because it's not illegal. You know what I'm saying? So it's the weird, it's a waste of time, it's a waste of money.
So, I mean, this is the thing about, and this is why it ain't that, this is not that deep to me. I understand this because it's Diddy of who he is in the world. He's one of the most popular people in the world. But it's like the whole freak off thing, it's just probably normal, bro.
Yeah.
It's probably normal. Like I say, people do that. Regular people do that. Regular everyday people do that. People have orgy parties and, swinger events and all type of stuff like that. People do this stuff. It's regular. It's news to people who they're not into that world, and they're not tapped into that.
Right.
They're not tapped to that at all. Like I say, some people are get up, go to work, they get the kids ready for school, they come home, you know what I mean? And that they deal with their family, and that's their whole world. They're not tapped into none of that. They're not tapped into they're not swingers. They don't have an open marriage. They don't do, you know what I mean? I watched a movie on Tubi. The name of the movie was called, what do you call it? Safe Word? It's about a couple that decides to make their marriage, turn their marriage into an open marriage.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, the husband is like, he really like deep into that shit though. Like the whole tying chicks up and all that and doing all that extra shit but his woman was like new to it. But he like been on that type of stuff. And it's just like, yeah, that's how some people are. Some people been into that. Regular everyday people. You just ain't gotta be you don't gotta be no celebrity to get into that. A lot of people just not tapped in because you gotta know somebody that's into that.
Is that the normal progression of it, or let me say it like this, not the most comfortable progression? Because you think about it, as men, you would think a man is more nastier than a woman. So me going into a relationship, introducing my woman to some shit, that might be more perceived as common. But if a woman trying to do some shit, as a man, I'm like, bitch, who taught you this? And you might not want to continue the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
These bitches is nasty. I don't know where you got. These bitches is nasty. I don't know where the fuck you got that. A man is doing more than a woman.
Listen. No. We perceive as being more nasty.
No, these bitches are nasty. Because a woman I like, the women that I kind of like got tapped into that and started like being exposed to, you know, that different level of sexual experiences, like the people that's open, just the people that's swingers, that people that, you know, you come around them and if they wife like you, you know, is as long as it's cool with the husband, you can have sex with somebody, you can have sex with the man, wife, and all that. You start getting around all them type of people that I got introduced to. I was introduced to by women. They were like, they already know the ins and outs and all that.
So you had to catch up.
You see what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, because I've never been exposed to that in real life.
I got you.
But I was introduced to that stuff by women. All that stuff, the whole, you know, like how people like the books in the movie 50 Shades of Grey, right, and some of that stuff. Yeah, I know some women that do that type of stuff. Tied up, know what I mean? Would tie somebody up, know what I mean? Chain them up. They had to get chained up and all that. Like, when I think about that, no, it's the women I know that do that. Know what I mean? Ain't no man I know ever said something to me about they into that and know about that. It's only one guy that I used to work with back in the day that him and his wife were swingers. But I worked with him, and he's the only guy that I know that the guy that was into that life that even spoke to me about that. And when I met his wife was on me. But that's cool with them. As long as they approve of it, that's cool with them. And that's how they live their life. Know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but most of them women is into that. Yeah, women nasty than a motherfucker, man. You meet some of these women, and some of them nasty, some of them is nasty as hell. They into all not necessarily nasty, but they just like something different. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, some of them want to get tied up. And what they call that? Sexual bondage and all that, that they call and all that. There's some people that's really into some extra stuff. Damn. Normal everyday people though. You just think everybody's a celebrity that's into certain stuff like that. There's some normal everyday people that's into that type of stuff.
You gotta get escape from the regular life sometimes. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So yeah, because I know some people that's really someone that's really into that. So it's like it's normal. It's in plain sight. Them people are in plain sight. They just don't let you know about it. You gotta, like I said, you gotta be invited in to that world. People got to be comfortable with you.
Right.
They even say that to you. It's, you know what I mean? It's just, I have met a lot of women, and you start talking to them, they are into that. They can take you to, they know where all the swinger parties is at. They know where the orgy parties is going down that. They tapped into that. They was tapped into that. Like I said, I kind of, like I say, I know my own boundaries and what I want to do and what I don't want to do. And you know, I just proceed in life like that. But yeah, I did a little bit more than the average dude. You know what I mean? So the average motherfuckers, the average people was, the average sexes, you know, gonna get on the bed, hit it from the front, hit it from the back. You know what I mean? You just want to taste it. I just want to taste it. You know what I mean? You doing that and that's it. And some people that's just trying to get tied up, or some people that's, you know, yeah, chain me up in the basement. And you like, okay, you keep open mind, and okay, you know that some people are into some different things, and you don't, you know, you're trying to judge people, but yeah, it's a lot of people that's into a lot of different stuff, man. But yeah, it's some bitches are nasty. Bitches are nasty.
Yeah. I mean, we can't really call this shit nasty. That's just you like one of the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that, not nasty in a bad way, but bitches is nasty. I'm nasty in a good way, but they on some different. A lot of the, most of the people that introduced me to that world, they like the ones that introduced me to that stuff, and they the ones that know all the people, know all the parties.
Right.
They chicks.
Yeah, I throw that beat out lightly because they don't want to scare a motherfucker away.
And then I also, some of them chicks that's into that, they done told me some things about people I don't want to know about.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they done told me, they done been around some celebrities and all that type of stuff. They done told me stuff that, yo, I wish I ain't heard. That'll make you look at somebody, a celebrity as somebody different. You know what I mean? So after knowing some of the stuff they into, but you just be like, all right, man, they, you know, that's a grown man. Whatever they into, they into.
Right.
But that'll have you looking at some people different, like, damn, you know, that they person grown.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing illegal about it, but you know, you would think like, damn, I ain't never know. I wouldn't think that person will be down with doing some of the stuff they try to do, or who they doing it with, and you know, the whole, I mean, no disrespect to nobody, the whole they call that they call them transformers, the trans people or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people are into that. Some people are into them being with them. You know what I'm saying? And you just looking like, okay, then that made me understand, like, okay, some people that's into, everybody don't, sex is just not, it's just not the same for everybody. It's just not uniform for everybody. It's not the exact same for everybody. Right. It's not. But yeah, man, some of these chicks is, listen, all kinds of shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, it start off slow. Sometimes a chick just, I want you to, like I just told you before, I want you to piss on me. You're like, I don't know where that came from, but
that's
okay.
The start.
Okay, and then you start thinking in your mind, like, if she want to do that, does she do anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it usually be those women that they are more like free spirited when it comes to sex. And they just, everything's easy with them. Okay. When you come to pick me up, I got my friend too. She coming with us.
Damn.
You be like, okay.
Right.
But that's just how they are. They're free spirited. But then at the same time, this also makes you think like, okay, so she's into some different stuff. She's not the traditional, sexually like traditional.
Right.
She's not like traditional sexually. So you be thinking like, okay, they into something. Then you meet some of these women who, yeah, they into all that, tying people up and then humiliation and all that. They be doing that. People get, I know chicks that get paid for that. Like like you be seeing them crazy ass videos when chicks be kicking niggas in the nuts and all that crazy shit. Yeah. I know women that do that shit. Like they get paid for that.
Wait a minute, hold. Wait a minute. A nigga paid to get kicked in the nuts.
You see them dudes getting kicked in the nuts, right? You see them crazy ass videos?
Yeah.
The motherfuckers be whooping them with fucking belts and kicking them in the nuts and all kinds of dumb shit and fucking spitting in their face and talking to them all crazy. It's people that they want that from a woman. That's why a lot of people keep that quiet because they know other people, especially another man gonna judge you. Because the average man gonna look at you like, how is that like? How did that do anything for you sexually?
Getting abused.
That you letting a chick cuss you the fuck out, and for one, how is that pleasurable to you to get kicked in your nuts?
Right.
Because to me, that's some of the most pain I ever felt in my life. Talking about I kicked in my nuts by accident.
Right.
So I don't even get how like some people just get off on that. You know what I mean? Some people just get off on all kinds of stuff, man.
Never know what type of lifestyle somebody had.
Yeah, you don't.
Never know what lifestyle somebody had.
You don't. So many people like to put them goddamn leather suits on, and be into all kinds of shit.
Right. Because even the clip I sent you and shit, you was like, that joint old. When the chick was like, she was in the threesome with the boy and his mom. And she said, boy told his mom, like, go over and suck this dick. I'm thinking like, what the fuck? And she said that turned her on. Watching his mom, I'm like, dang, you never, man, shit. Yeah, motherfuckers, you never know. Motherfuckers, lifestyle motherfuckers live, what they go through. That's crazy.
That's nasty, though.
Hell yeah, that's disgusting, dog.
That's nasty to me, though. That's nasty as hell. That right there is cross. Yeah, that right there is cross.
Yeah, but that's probably something that the mom started, though.
Yeah. Yeah, some old crazy ass, goddamn, what's that movie? Antoine Fisher type stuff.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I was just talking about that joint a couple days ago. Yeah. Antoine Fisher, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, which is
shit like that.
Yeah. People just pray. Everybody just praying on each other.
Right.
People just praying on each other in life. You know what I mean? And that's a big problem. And that right there is a big problem in our community. That people get preyed on in life.
Yeah.
We do. Sexually get preyed on a lot in our community. Motherfuckers can barely goddamn, before the motherfuckers can barely say they goddamn ABCs or read or write, somebody trying to fuck on them.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Like I say, it's just not about protecting young girls. Some of y'all got to protect y'all boys too.
Yeah, facts.
Some of y'all got to protect y'all boys.
Facts.
Because boys get preyed on too. They preyed on a lot. Yeah. A lot.
Yeah, you're right.
But it don't seem like a bad thing because we praise and champion that shit.
Yeah.
We'll champion if your son is 16 and say he just came home from fucking with a 40-year-old chick.
Right.
Done gave him some.
Right. Just like just like how we alleged that Diddy held the freak offs, right? If it was a female entertainer that held the freak offs, we wouldn't look at it the same way. We wouldn't vilify her. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
You wouldn't.
You know what I mean? We look at that shit totally different. Matter of fact, if a man came out and said, I was at such and such freak off and she did this and she did that, like, this bitch ass nigga. This is bitch ass nigga. Like, you know what I mean? We would talk more about him than we would her.
Someone might come and say, listen, because everybody like, yo, what did he like to do? He want the man to after the man pop off, he want Cassie to rub it all over him.
Yeah.
That sounds super crazy.
Right.
If that was a woman, like, after the woman squirted, she gonna pour it all over. Damn, that sounds crazy. Yo, wish I was there. Yeah. You're going to look at them different.
Right.
Yeah. You're gonna look at them because it's a woman. And that's part of our problem in our community, that we just preying on each other at a young age.
Yeah.
That shit is so common to have sex with underage people in our community.
Yep.
Not to say it don't happen in other places, but in our community, it's just become like it's like halfway normal.
Mm-hmm.
That this chick is in high school with a grown man, and this boy is in high school messing with a grown woman. It's just become like, it becomes normal for a person to be, a kid to be 13, 14, and they done lost their virginity to somebody grown. They like 13.
Yeah, it's so normal. We put that shit in movies and we overlook those parts. Like in Juice, when young boy was messing with the nurse.
Yeah, how come?
We just overlook that shit.
I mean, you know, that's what I'm saying. That was statutory rape when you think about it.
Yeah.
That was actually statutory rape. We don't look at it as that because, you know, he was a guy and she bad.
Right. Yeah.
So it looked at as a win.
Right.
That's what's up. Don't nobody talk about that. I think we talked about that before, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did.
Don't nobody talk about that. The fact that she was a grown woman with a job, she's a damn nurse, having sex with a boy in high school.
Right.
We don't look at that as being wrong though. Because that is normal.
Right.
That's the type of shit I was doing. It's normal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's champion as long as it's a boy. But if that was your daughter, you ready to kill somebody.
Right.
If your daughter was in high school and the guy she's messing with some grown ass man, you be ready to blow his head off.
Right.
I'm talking about the man.
Right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? The man be ready to blow his goddamn head off.
Yeah, because more people talk about the part in what was that? Above the Rim. Remember when boy was talking to the chick and the chick was talking to the boys by the car? More people talk about that scene than they do about the scene in in Juice about him messing with the nurse.
Break it down, because I don't.
I remember
Tell me what scene you're talking about.
He was was it Sticky Fingers? Was it not Sticky Fingers? It was Fredo Starr. Remember Fredo Starr was coming out of school and he was calling the chick and she was talking to the boy by the car.
Sunset Park you talking about.
Sunset Park. I said Above the Rim. Now, wasn't it Johnny Above the Rim? What was that?
Sunset Park.
Sunset Park, right. I'm saying about another movie, Sunset Park. And he was calling the chick by the car. And he was like, yo, tell him to get out and leave him alone. So she was talking to the old head boy. More people like vilify him for that scene than we do, you know what I mean, the scene in Juice.
Yeah, but that right there, that scene from Sunset Park, that was how it went. Like a lot of chicks, you know, it was grown ass men hanging outside of schools.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. I know before we even got to high school, I know chicks that was getting it in middle school, yo. They was in middle school. I remember one time, the teachers was talking. He was talking about one of the other students, one of the female students. I guess she went in like her bag, and like when like all her book stuff fell out of her bag, condoms fell out of her bag. So the teacher was talking to another teacher. I was sitting in there. Teacher was talking to another teacher. I was sitting in there like, yeah. So you know, how do we go about doing this? You know, I want you to talk to. He wanted a female teacher to talk to her. So I thought, yo, who you having sex with?
Female teacher probably like minding my motherfucking business.
Yo, know what I mean? Who you having sex with? You see what I'm saying? You having sex with and find out she having sex with some grown ass. She in middle. Dude, this ain't even high school. This is middle school. You know what I mean? I don't know what else happened with that situation, but he was like, yeah. They after they did that, they found out that she was sexually active, but it wasn't like with nobody like age. It was like grown. But think about it, we in middle school. We in like 8th grade. She ain't even in high school yet. Praying on people, man. Yo, praying on people, man. Straight up. Straight up, dog. Praying on people. You know what I mean? That's a part of our problem in our community. That just become normal.
Yeah.
That's normal. You wonder why some people then everybody's complaining about why women so transactional, but that's what they know. They got used from the time they can goddamn, before they even got a damn driver's license, you already getting used for your body.
Mm.
Then you wonder why they transactional. I guess everybody been up, it's like how Chris Rock say, every man been up in your goddamn face trying to fuck you since you was 13. What's your mind state gonna be? So, yeah, that right there is crazy, man. Yeah, because don't nobody talk about that.
No.
Know what I mean? Cause that was just a fly ass part. Yo, she bad in the motherfucker. Cause that was the chick from In Vogue, right?
Yeah.
Shit, she was bad. She was bad. Shout out to In Vogue. People don't talk about In Vogue enough. Older people talk about In Vogue because they was a good group, but they was all bad. They was bad. But you know, everybody talk about that being a bad thing. That's looked at as a win. You know what I'm saying?
It still is looked at as a win.
Yeah, it's looked at as
knock that shit.
Yeah, it's looked at as a win. If you was with a grown, you was a kid. If you was a young boy with a grown woman, you'd be cool.
Right.
But if the roles were reversed, you'd be like, "Yo, why is you with that little girl?"
Right. Yeah, because when we had an episode, we talk about the teachers and shit. We were like, in my head, I'm like, where the fuck was these teachers at when I was in school? You know what I'm saying? Even though that shit is still wrong, but you like, damn, when I was in school, ain't no teachers like that. When I was going, yeah, that shit is wrong.
Yeah, because now it has went up. It's starting to happen more and more and more and more now because of the whole dating game.
Right.
So now that's just seem as something easy to get what you want is easier. That's why you seeing all these women having sex with guys in high school, letting guys in high school run trains on them.
Right.
Because in the dating game out here in the world, she might be considered a 6. But to a high school motherfucker, she
a 10.
You know what I mean? Especially if you're young.
If you're inexperienced, yeah. Hell yeah.
Know what I mean? If you're young, that's cool with it. Then you got the teachers who you got a teacher shortage, so you're taking whoever you can get.
Right.
Like I say, it's the whole effect of how things go. You got to take whoever you can get. Now you got a 24-year-old teacher now.
Right.
So now is it far-fetched that she fucking a senior? A 17-year-old, she 24. Because now you ain't got where the 40, 50-year-old teachers at. They don't want to be bothered.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now you got to hire people. So they got teachers that's 24, 25, 26.
Is it the feeling thing, though? And I'm saying, like, is it that you wanting to feel like you a 10? Because a woman, you can get fucked by anybody. A 6, a 5, a 4, you can get fucked. It ain't going to be hard for a woman to find somebody to fuck her. But is it the feeling that this motherfucker treat me like a 10?
It's probably that, know what I'm saying? And then, young motherfucker probably got a strong back. You know what I mean? He gonna put that ass through the mattress. He gonna knock the Mario coins and Sonic rings about that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck with the old motherfucker done. 3 and done. Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles.
You know what I mean?
The best 3 pumps of his life.
Oh, I was like, yo. He was like, oh, damn. He had to get that shit off. It's a damn shame, man. How does that man work?
And he got poison out of his system.
You know what I mean? He backed up. That man was backed up. He was backed up. 5 strokes, he was done.
You just think about that, though.
And she felt that she needed it too, because she felt every last one of them strokes. She was up against that wall like, felt that shit.
But think
2
about
motherfuckers
that.
backed up.
That's the fight that a man got to get his woman to go through for less than 5 to 10 minutes worth of action. I got to fucking put up a fucking half an hour or go through an elaborate day to plan to get you for this 5 or 10 minutes worth of work. That's some crazy shit when you think about it, dog. Take you out, wine you, dine you for 5 or 10 minutes worth of work. Nah, man, fuck that.
No,
math ain't mathing.
Man, listen. Yeah, I mean, listen. Some chicks need more than 5, 10. They need a man with a strong back.
Oh yeah. Some chicks do.
Know what I'm saying?
Some chicks want you to put them in that motherfucking presser.
Hell yeah, they want that.
Yeah.
Listen, put me through this goddamn mattress.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you're dealing with a kid. If you're dealing with if you're dealing with a woman who kids get on her motherfucking nerves. Oh, I'm stressed out. Can you come over here? Stressed out. Come over. Yeah, I need to say, yeah, she needs some of that.
Yeah, so because you heard the clip everybody talking about Joy Taylor was talking to Paul Pierce, and they was like, I guess they asked her like, what's the age range of men you would date? And she said 25 years old. Everybody was like, damn, 25? And she was like, nah, 25 is a grown man. Yeah, she need the Mario coins knocked out there. She want to see the Mario coins knocked about her ass.
25 is a grown man. Yo, man.
She want the Sonic rings and Mario coins. You could tell you could just look at her and tell. She
Well, she don't want no kids though, so you know she's just down for action. She said out her mouth, I don't want no kids.
Yeah, I don't want you to fucking.
I'm just down for action.
She want to get manhandled.
Yeah, she was down for action.
Yeah. So
Joy Taylor's a sexy motherfucker, man. So you know what I'm saying? You ain't wasting no time with that.
That peanut butter skin.
Yeah, listen. I'm going over there. I'm popping one of them rolls.
He said that. That peanut butter skin. I'm like, yo, my man. Yo, chill, boy. Yo, chill, yo. Yo, the way you... Yo. Right there, shit. All day, that motherfucker probably had motherfucker foaming at the mouth.
Yo, but the beautiful thing about it is that no woman is universally what she is. Like, so, like you said, like you could be a 6 or a 10, that's not universal. You could be a 6 or a 10 to certain motherfuckers, to other motherfuckers.
You're the best person in the world.
It's not universal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I know some people that think like, yeah, she bad, and some people that be like, nah, she ain't.
Right.
I don't see it.
Right.
But that's like, what everybody, just like it's women that fall out over Michael B. Jordan, and there's other chicks that be like, I don't see what these other chicks seeing. Right. He don't really do it for me. And there's chicks that fall out over him. Like, oh my God, he's just the best thing ever. Yeah. It just is. You know what I'm saying? It's probably a few guys that I've ever heard that like every woman say that they good looking. Like,
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like I never like chicks fall out over Denzel Washington.
Yeah, even
it don't
even
matter.
At his age right
yeah,
now.
It don't matter. Right. They do not
love
care.
Denzel, boy.
They do not care about his. They do not care about his age.
They love Denzel.
They still falling out over him.
Right.
They still they still go crazy over Denzel.
Right.
Even though he older, they still all over him. Chicks be going crazy over him. Right. Going crazy over him. You know what I'm saying? So
as men, we have women like that too. I would believe that Beyonce would be one of those women that like all men would agree.
No, I done heard women like, yo, Beyonce,
she all right.
No, I've heard men say she's just all right.
Damn. Wow.
So I've heard women say, but for the most part, everybody liked Beyonce.
Yeah. Wow.
Know what I'm saying? Some women say that. Some guys say, I mean, yeah, it's some women because everybody always liked Halle Berry.
Yeah.
A chick like Nia Long.
Yeah. Jada Pinkett, her early years, them low down dirty shame years. Yeah, Jada Pinkett was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Like, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I like women with short hair anyway. To me, that shit is attractive. I like that short hair shit. So Jada Pinkett back then, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's some women out there that, you know, everybody's always said look good.
Right.
Everybody said, you know what I mean? So yeah. Them chicks gonna always love Denzel.
See, you a motherfucker but you a motherfucker that's like, you know what I'm saying, been through some shit, experienced some shit. Cause I was about to ask you like, do a nasty chick scare you? But you done been through some shit, so that shit is, you know what I mean, part of the course. A lot of motherfuckers, that shit might scare them. Cause you know a man want to think we love exclusivity. I don't want to know. Oh, this what you was doing with the last nigga. He had you bent over in the pretzel, ramming the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of men that might bother them in their head.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you catching, it might be if you catching feelings. Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, if you catch feelings, a man might feel like that. He's like, damn, where'd you get this shit from? Where'd you get wanting to get fucking tied up to the bed?
Right.
Where did you get even like, what was your first time you ever did some of this dominatrix shit that she into?
Right.
And then you just gotta let them know like it's certain fucking boundaries I don't do. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna be fucking whipping me and tying me the hell up. Now, I could do that shit to you if you want, only to a certain extent, because you got to understand your own boundaries. Know what I'm saying? It's some chicks that's into some shit, and then sometimes and then that's why you got to have that talk with some of them. Is this a thing that you constantly need? Because I can't do all that for you. You're not kicking me in no nuts. You're not doing that. Is that a thing that you need, or you just like to do that?
Right.
These are things that you got to know. Some people don't even understand a woman sexually. They don't know what they might into and what to get into. Because some people just, like you say, this old sexually missionary mindset.
Yeah, right.
They used to have sex a traditional way. You don't know that she like to get tied. She like to get tied up, or she might want to get tied up.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't know that. You don't know that she like to get pissed all over.
Yeah.
Get your ass out of my goddamn bed and go get your ass in the bathtub. I'll do it, but I'm not going to do it in my fucking bed. I got to lay in this damn bed.
Yo, peeing on your own bed.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you?
Piss on you right here.
Where?
What
you talking about? Like, yo, I'm supposed to piss on my own bed, and I just hit it with the Febreze. It's good. No. All right, I'll do it. All right, go get your ass in the bathtub. I'll do it in the bathtub.
Yeah, that's wild.
Then I made her clean the fucking tub. You the one who wanted that shit. Come on, this is your house. Yeah, but you the one who wanted it.
Yo, what is the reaction while that shit is happening? Is it like, is she going through like an orgasm?
She like she enjoy it. Yeah. I'm like, I'm just trying to like, because I'm just trying to like, it's something that she wanted to do.
Right.
That she just, I guess she likes. And there's a lot of stuff that you do that you ain't gonna get no pleasure out of it.
True.
Like, I don't get no pleasure out of getting my toes sucked, and I don't understand why women want to do that.
No, I ain't never got my toes sucked.
See what I'm saying?
I got toes made for working boots.
Exactly. So I'm looking like
these motherfucking feet made for working boots.
Man, my feet pound the pavement, baby. My feet ain't nothing nice to look at. So I don't even know how they even turn you on. Yeah. How can these motherfuckers turn you on? You want to put my feet in your mouth.
Yeah, I got these joints. These joints made for working boots on.
But yo, she just.
I'm sorry.
I had a chick. She was a chick. She just had a thing for feet. Just come over there. She used to be like, "When the last time you clipped your toenails?" I'm like, "I ain't clipping them. Don't clip them. When I come over there, I'ma do it."
What? Okay. Yeah, I feel you because like titty fucking that shit. Like I'm like, what do you get out of this? Titty fuck me. I'm like, what the fuck did you get out of that though? Like what?
It's just right, people just get different stuff. It's just about trying to please somebody else. You know what I mean? Yeah, you just giving somebody else what they want. It's just for them. You may not get too much out of it.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? You just may not get nothing out of it. Yeah, she just like that. She just like that shit. Of course, I'm not getting nothing out of it. Right. I'm just sitting over top of you, just pissing all over you.
Right.
She enjoyed the hell out of that shit, though. Okay. I mean, but you just gotta know what your boundaries are and what you're gonna do, what you're not gonna do, maybe what some of these chicks is into, because there's some chicks that's into some different shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Some chicks is goddamn nasty. I still don't, like I'm saying, you ain't, baby, like, I done walked around a little bit. You putting your feet in my damn mouth. You put my feet you put my feet in your damn mouth, baby.
Sammy J, I just want to chase you.
Yeah, I've been out there in them fields all day. I've been out there in them fields all day.
I just want to chase
picking that cotton barefoot. Picking that cotton barefoot.
I just want to chase you.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I just want to chase it. I just want to chase it.
I bet you do.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that.
But yeah. I mean, it's not like I say. I mean, we don't judge here, not to shame nobody, but yeah, y'all bitches nasty though. Keep it real. I mean, nasty in a good way, kind of. You know what I mean? But you know, yeah, man, some of y'all need to have some talk with some of y'all women. Some of y'all women might be dying to do some stuff and they just don't know how to come out to you and tell you. Some of y'all might have some good sexual experiences, dog. I'm blessed. I'm blessed and very thankful that I done had some great sexual experiences in life. I have. So, you know, now I mean, thank you to the women some of those women that gave it to me. I hope some of y'all that I may not be in contact with no more. Hope y'all alive and well. And y'all got everything y'all want out. Y'all getting everything y'all want out of life.
Definitely.
Because I do appreciate some of them experiences, man. A lot of them experiences was great.
Yeah, definitely, man. Listen, man, we came to the end, man. Happy Memorial Day for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all celebrating this, which would be yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Y'all had the time off, spent it with y'all family. Y'all barbecued, did whatever y'all had to do. And it is what it is, man. You out of here?
Yeah, we out there, man. Thank y'all for the love and support, man. It's been overwhelming. Like I said, man, I'm looking forward to I got a little idea for a show now. I'm gonna start doing. Like I said, I want to be able to talk to y'all. I'm at a show where y'all can call in and I'm gonna talk to y'all. We gonna talk about all different kind of stuff. You gonna get to know some of y'all lives. You know what I mean? Get all up in y'all business and all this and that. You know, don't listen. Don't call me. I'm telling y'all right now. For one, wrap it up and learn how to get to the point. You know what I mean? Try not to be too long-winded. And don't call me being shy. Don't call and then when we talk, you don't want to say this or don't want to say that. Don't call me then. Now, I ain't saying you got to answer every question because some stuff ain't everybody's business. But don't get on there. Don't get on there with me and then all of a sudden get all shy. You know what I mean? So, you know, we going to have some fun with it, man. You know what I mean? It's a show that I've been wanting to do for a while. I don't ever want to do a call-in show for a minute. So,
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to do. So.
Definitely, y'all. Yo, we appreciate y'all and we thank y'all for everything. We out of here, y'all. Peace.